Hello. Hi. Welcome to all of you who are tuning in. I'm really excited. Hang on one second. Let me just see what's going on. Ah! Okay, sorry. So I think that I might have met someone that makes my heart sing. So I'm all giddy and I really want to share the love today on this live. I just feel really, really good with this person. I think they're my twin flame. I feel really comfortable and at home, and I haven't felt this way in a really long time. So I'm just really giddy. And I kind of want to channel that energy into these readings. So I'm really excited. I also had a very emotional week. I had some pretty bad friend breakups. Friend breakups are brutal. So I'm here today to channel all the emotion and channel all that energy and have some really good readings. Tomorrow is Litha, the summer solstice. It's also Father's Day. So happy early Father's Day. Happy summer solstice. Before I begin our questions, I'm going to go over some disclaimers. The future is not set in stone. Everything is subject to change. So, yeah, we all have free will, but these readings are based on the path that you're currently on. Please don't ask me anything about health or career. Today, we're going to focus on love, but if you actually have like a question that you really need me to answer that isn't regarding love, I'll do it. Just try to focus on love, okay? So that's what we're channeling today. Yeah, what else? Okay. Yeah, so anything I'm not qualified to answer, I won't answer that. I know there's more. Oh, yeah, donations are prioritized. I'm taking questions as they come for free. I will be picking who I am drawn to intuitively. I know you guys are commenting, and I just want to get this out of the way first. So thank you for being here. But yeah, so I'm going to be taking questions as they come and seeing who I'm drawn to intuitively. But if you want to go to the top of the line, you're welcome to donate. If you do donate via PayPal, you don't have to donate via PayPal, but if you do, then make sure to let me know, because sometimes the notifications don't pop up for me and I don't want to miss your reading. I don't know how late we're going to go today. It will depend on my energy levels, but I'm really excited about this, and I haven't been on here in a while. Yeah, and if anything else comes up, I'll bring it up. But hi, PJ. Hi, Jupiter. Hi, Sunshine. Thank you so much for tuning in. I see you, PJ. All right, let me write down. Let me just start by keeping track of people in the queue. So, PJ. All right. Is Richard seeing someone I am suspecting? Okay. Let's see what we see. Let's take a look at Richard, shall we? I'm going to go straight to the tarot cards for this one. And I'm going to do my best to focus on one person at a time. So if I see any questions from other people in the comments, I'm going to take my time to focus on each person. So Hiri, I see you, but I'll answer that question after I finish the reading if it's there. Okay. Woo! Okay. I do see that Richard is seeing someone. I feel like there's a very strong connection here. I'm getting like maybe this person has children or this person has like a family vibe. There's something about that. I also feel like Richard's priorities are off, so they're not like, it's like they're not able to balance their love life well. like they have kind of a double life. I see two paths, and I feel like Richard is skirting the line, like living kind of on the edge of that path. So I hope that makes sense, but that's to answer your question. It does feel like there is someone there, and I feel like Richard is balancing. It's like a balancing act. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like Richard needs to figure out what Richard wants, you know? All right, I'm going to move forward. But thank you, PJ. Hi, Nancy. Okay, Hiri, I think I was answering your question. What is it? Oh, do I answer third-party questions? You mean, yes, I usually do. It depends on the question. If you ask it, I'll tell you if I can answer it. Today I'm only doing love questions, or I'm trying to focus on that because I met someone and I'm channeling that energy and I'm really happy. So, all right. Harshita, okay. Do you see, okay, Hiri, do you see Anslin and his wife staying together in the long term? I'm no longer in contact with him. Oh, yeah, that's fine. But thank you for your concern. My answer is yes. I see them staying together in the long term. I feel like they're locked in. There's a feeling of like a wholesome feeling, a feeling of like long-term energy. So yes, I would say yes, they're locked in. Hopefully that can give you some closure. Nancy, okay, may I have some cards for love? Let's see what comes through. Whoop. Interesting. I see you going to a celebration, a wedding, or meeting someone at a celebration. It feels like this person is very interested in you, but it feels like you've been unapproachable. Like there's a wall around you. I'm getting, with the Four of Pentacles reverse, this feeling of like you've been holding on so much to the path you're on with love that it's kind of kept you in this bubble. And what I'm getting with the Four of Wands is that bubble is about to be challenged. That bubble is going to be broken. I feel like there is somebody that is extremely interested in you coming through. This person's incredibly attracted to you. And I feel like you may have resigned yourself to feeling like this is it for you, but I'm getting that that's definitely not over for you. You're going to find, I'm seeing like a very strong happily ever after. The soulmate card just popped out at me. Like this feels very powerful, but it does feel like there's a lot of negative energy that you have to get through before that can happen. And that has mostly to do with you. I'm seeing another woman being involved too. I feel like this person may have been kind of stopping you from getting involved with someone or from being involved with someone. It feels like this person is bitter, but I'm getting you being able to move past that. I'm getting, this could be a reflection of you, but I do feel like there's this kind of dark feminine energy hovering over you. And I'm getting that all your worries are kind of in going away, like they're in the past. And I feel like you're releasing a lot of negative energy right now. And I feel like other like good things are coming through for you when it comes to happiness, happily ever after, celebration, this soulmate energy. There's something really powerful that is about to happen for you. So I would not take that for granted at all. Yeah, I see this person having like dark hair. I see like a very, it could be a dark complexion. Let me see. Getting Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces energy. So, yeah. I love how you asked that, and then I just answered it at the same time. Yeah, it feels like it's Leo, Pisces, or Sagittarius energy, which is one of those like these signs are very not eccentric, but they're really interesting. You know what I mean? It's such an interesting combination. You got some fiery energy, but also like that emotional. I feel like this is going to be there's going to be a spark, you know? But I do feel like you have a lot of it's like you're getting in your own way and there's this like divine feminine energy imbalance that makes it hard for someone to want to chase you. That's the energy I'm getting. Yeah. So don't say no to occasions that you are going to be invited to. Don't close yourself off to opportunities because the Four of Pentacles reverse, the Queen of Swords reverse, this is giving me someone who may be like closing themselves off to letting love in, even if they don't realize it. It's like self-sabotage. But this Four of Wands card is really, really like speaking to my soul. And the soulmates energy, this, fiery passion. I feel like things are kind of like revamping for you in your love life. So I'm excited. I don't know. This feels really interesting. All right. I'm going to move forward. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, Hardy. So guys, I'm mostly channeling love energy today, but I will answer your questions. All right, Hardy, and then Ruby is next. So please, even if you're donating, please try to ask me love questions. That's the thing that I'm focused on. Will the ad website launch go well? Let me see what I see. The energy that I'm getting here is pretty, like, it will, but I'm seeing, like, delays. Like, it feels like maybe something was overlooked. So that's the energy I'm getting. So I do see it going well, but I do feel like you need to maybe take a double look at it before you launch it. It feels like you're missing something. And the cards don't tell me, like, exactly what you're missing, but it's just kind of a heads up. With the Eight of Swords reverse, the Knight of Swords, this feels like maybe you're acting impulsively, acting too soon. These are what the cards indicate. But I do feel like with the Four of Wands, there's this energy of like celebration of things coming to fruition, of things working out in the long run. So I hope that helped. Yeah. Okay, moving forward. All right, Ruby, I'm going to try to go through quickly. When do you see reunion happening between Jerome and me? I see you reuniting like with Jerome in autumn. I see that the fall being a season that is really important for like jump starting. things in your situation, in your relationship. It feels like a reunion is on the books for you, but it won't be till like fall, autumn. All right, I'm gonna write down these things. Christine, hello. Jupiter Sands will be after that. Thank you guys for tuning in. On Marilyn after that. I'm going to try to go through these quickly. For those of you who are tuning in and you're new here, the donations are prioritized, but I do answer questions for free when there aren't donations. And yeah, that is where I'm at. And when I do see the questions for free, I answer them as they come, intuitively, the ones that I'm drawn to. But obviously, if you want to be put to the top of the line, you can, or the queue, sorry, you can donate. And if you do donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know. Sometimes I miss those notifications. All right, let us see. Oh no, what happened? All right. Okay. Will I get a new love? Any characteristics, traits one can give? That is my true partner. That will be a provider, not a taker. I love that for you. Okay. Okay. So what I'm getting is this person has kind of like messy hair. They have like they don't necessarily always like coif or style their hair well, but I feel like they naturally look good when they get out of bed. I don't know how else to explain that, but it doesn't feel like their hair looks ugly, but it does feel like they have just this like they kind of rock like the kind of dreamy like bedhead look. I don't know. That's the energy I'm getting. I also feel like there's someone that's a big on dreams. They have a lot of ideals. There's somebody that has a lot of like life goals, and I feel like they're really good at one skill, a very unique skill that a lot of people like find competitive. So if they could work in an industry that is very competitive that not a lot of people are in. Like it's really hard it could be like engineering or something that is it's like an industry that takes a lot of skill to be in, a lot of mastery, but it feels like when you do like get that job, it's really like fruitful. It pays really well. You know what I mean? But I do feel like there's a lot of competition, and this person is really good at what they do. So I feel like as far as providing goes, this person has a really good job. They're very good at what they do. So I do feel like money wise, like there's a lot of stability. However, I do feel like this person also has the ability to start a lot of projects and not finish them because they have a lot of passions. And I just feel like as long as they don't give up on those passions and they have someone to do them with them, it'll be okay. I'm also getting a lot of like older energy. This person is older than you. I'm getting like beard. I'm getting like this person might like to hike. I'm getting this person can be outdoorsy. I feel like they have a lot of stamina. That's the energy I'm getting. Let's see. Yeah, this person is a natural problem solver. I feel like they naturally just like know how to get to the bottom of things, and they're a good fixer. So I feel like that's a really good trait that they're going to have. And they don't give up on the people they love. Very loyal, very dedicated. they like to really take their time. So I feel like as far as like proposals or big relationship events, I see them it being like a slow burn. I feel like it's not going to build up too fast. But I feel also like when it does happen, it's magical. Yeah, this person has a lot of ideas, a lot of dreams. The question is like, when do they do those things? Because they have such a cutthroat, high paying job. So it's interesting. But yeah, overall, I feel like they're really patient, really like caring. They may be a little stoic, is the energy I'm getting. So they don't always express themselves like verbally, but they show it through their actions and that they care. So I think it's really beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful sort of situation. Let me see what else comes through. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting Aquarius. I'm getting Leo. I'm also getting Cancer. So these signs are coming through with the dice. And let me see if I can find any other info. I could see them being into sailing. I'm seeing like boats, the ocean. Feels like they really like the ocean, or sailing, or they have a boat. Yeah. I feel like that could also be this one of the skills that they have that is competitive. I could also see them being in the military, or like having like a past of being in the military. Maybe not now, but I feel like they were in the military. So that is the vibe I'm getting. I hope that was helpful, Christine. All right, I'm going to add, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to add blue tennis after Marilyn. And let's see. Pinky 21. Okay, and then off world. All right. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Christine. I hope that was helpful. All right. Jupiter Sands is next. Oh, hi Zoe. What are JB's current feelings for me? Thank you. All right, JB. JB's current feelings. Whoa. Immediately getting that this person really likes the chase. I feel like they want to pursue you. I'm getting just this wanting to act now. The Chariot going after you, wanting to, they see you as like a prize, I feel. The Knight of Swords, feeling like they need to act, the ambition, the need, the drive. And then I also have the Seven of Pentacles, which is giving me like this person wants to build something with you, even if it takes a long time. It feels like they're playing either the long game or the short game, but not in the middle. That's the energy I'm getting, Jupiter Sands. Let me see what else I'm seeing. Because I don't want them to, that doesn't necessarily mean as far as their emotions, how they're feeling, but that's just the energy I'm getting from them. There's someone there's like an intensity to them. Yeah. I keep hearing, I can't stop thinking about you. I keep hearing like, I am sort of obsessed with you. I want you. But also I feel like this person, while they may be a pursuer, I don't feel like they're emotionally available. Like they're not able to give their emotions to you. They're not able to like when they get you, they're maybe not able to give you what you want, give you what you need. Like they can't stop thinking about you, but they also feel like they're not enough for you, or they can't give you what you need when they finally get you. It can be confusing, I guess, because it feels like they've chased you or they're chasing you, but then they also can't give it to you. They can't love you the way you want to be loved. So I hope that makes sense. It feels very confusing because I'm getting this energy of like wanting to build something with you, wanting to go after you, wanting to be there with you, not being able to get you off their mind, but also saying that they don't feel like they can give that to you when that happens. It's interesting. I keep saying I'm not available. I'm not there for you. But then why are they giving you like this need to chase, right? To go the distance. I keep hearing go the distance. This person definitely thinks about you all the time, though. Whatever is happening here is a cycle. I'm seeing this being cyclical. I feel like this person is not over. This person is someone who is cycling back around to you. And what I'm getting is that there's some drama, but they have to be able to be available. They have to be present, and I don't see them there. I also feel like this could be a situation, you can correct me if I'm wrong, where there's a distance between the two of you. I feel like this also could explain that it might be like a long distance thing. I don't know if they're in another country or far away, but it feels something about it feels like they're far from you. So, yeah. Does that make any sense, Jupiter Sands? I don't know. I have an ant on my desk. I don't know. I feel like this person is really into you. It's just the energy that's coming through. But then I'm also getting, I'm not available. I'm not there. Like I'm not there. I'm not able to be present. It's very odd. Anyway, I'm going to move forward, but thank you. I'm going to try to keep it more quick today. Oh, okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense because the Chariot is the travel card too. I mean, it feels like their actions, like what they want, can't happen. Like it feels like they're not present. So that makes sense. But I do feel like strong drive to be with you. Like I feel like a pursuit, like they want to put effort into chase you, you know? Okay. that would make sense why he's not available. But yeah, I feel like he definitely likes you. He's definitely like into you. That's the energy. It feels intense, like this drive, this passion. So that would make a lot of sense. I'm like, why, if he's so into you and he's going after you, then why would he not be available, right? Like thank you for connecting those dots. So all right, moving forward. Good luck. I'm sorry he's not available. But at least you know he likes you. I don't know if that helps at all. All right. So next is Marilyn. And Super Fifi, I see you. I added you to the list. All right. Let's see. Marilyn. Okay, what are Richard's thoughts, feelings about me and our past situationship? Okay. Interesting combo. Let me pull some more cards. Oh, okay. I'm getting this person feeling like they lost control for some reason. It feels like they wish that they could take back their words or do things differently. Like they wish that things had gone a different way. They feel like it was bad timing, or like there wasn't like, it feels like what happened was very immature. Like there's a lack of maturity. I also feel like there are mind games involved. We have the 7 of Cups reversed, which indicates someone who has a lot of, like, it could be player energy or fuckboy energy. It just feels like mind games. Someone who wasn't authentic with themselves or with the people they were with. And I keep seeing this person having kind of abandonment issues, like clinging onto, but feeling like they don't want to let go of you. And it just feels like they're into you, but they also, it's like they weren't showing it in the best way. I'm also getting just like a lack of authenticity, a lack of feeling like they can express themselves. They went about it in the wrong way. That's the energy I see. I keep hearing, I'm feeling like you're behind me, like you've abandoned me, or like you're leaving me. Almost like they wish they could hold on to you. But I do have to say, this person has really strong feelings about you. Like, I feel like their energy is very, when it comes to you, I feel like they see you as a potential soulmate, like the one that got away or the one that means something. With this King of Cups energy, this person is changing, and I feel like their feelings have grown for you for some reason. Yet I also feel like they have a lot of regrets. So I don't know if this resonates with you, Marilyn, but that's the energy I'm getting. Yeah. It feels like it's really messing with your head. That's the energy that I'm getting. Like saying one thing, but then thinking, meaning another thing. It feels exhausting to me. Yeah. But also, this person has a lot of love. So, yeah. Yeah. That's the 7 of Cups for you. That's fuckboy energy. It just feels very, it feels like mind games, feels like a player, like, not being truthful, wearing a mask. That's the vibe that I was getting. But I also feel like he regrets his actions. Feels like there's a lot of like a lack of maturity coming through. So, I'm sorry. Sucks. All right, I'm gonna move forward. Welcome, Storytime Kitchen. I'm gonna add you to the list if you want. I'm gonna do that after after Super Fifi. Okay, if you wanna tune in. Storytime Kitchen. I'll see if you're there. I'm glad you're back. And I'm gonna also add Sonali after that Storytime Kitchen. So, all right. So I did Maryland. Okay, now it's blue tennis. I'll just read you who's on the queue. Blue tennis, Pinky. I wrote this and I can't read my own handwriting. So I will scroll back up and look at who this is, but you know who you are. Off World, Super Fifi, Storytime Kitchen, and then Sonali. And thank you for everyone who's tuning in. If you're new here, I do free one question readings if I am, when I'm drawn to this person, like if I see your question and I intuitively am drawn to it, but I always do donations are prioritized. So if I it will go to the top of the list if you are donating. And if you do donate via PayPal, wow, my mouth is not working, then make sure to let me know because sometimes I don't get those. Okay, so thank you for those of you who are supporting me, tuning in. And if you guys miss this live, you can always subscribe and try to catch another one. All right. Oh, and since I'm giddy because I just met someone I like, then I'm doing love readings today because I'm love struck and I'm happy. So I'm channeling that into our readings. Thank you, Sonali. That's very sweet. I'm trying. All right. Blue tennis. Let's do this. Let's see. Welcome. Hello. Okay. Will I ever find true love, peace, and satisfaction? Emilio Marchand Trevino. I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, but beautiful name. Will I ever find true love? Okay. Is that your name, or I just have to clarify, or was it, will I ever find true love, peace, and satisfaction with Emilio? Can you just clarify that? I think you're saying that your name is Emilio. Yeah. We can see what the cards say. Okay. Just checking. Okay. All right. I love this question. I already feel like peace from it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So what I like about this, okay, is this validates you a little bit because getting the Hangman, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is telling me that it's taking time, okay? The Hangman is like you're suspended in time. Things are feeling stagnant, stuck, like they're not moving forward, right? Seven of Pentacles, like it takes time to nurture, to grow, to become something more, right? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, a really powerful, serene presence of that is very grounding, divine feminine energy, receiving love, receiving creation, right? So what I'm getting is, yeah, it's taking time. Yeah, it's like it feels like it's taking forever, but I do see you achieving that. And what I see is not necessarily like dramatic, like theatrical, like romance, right? I don't see you being swept up in this magical romance. What I see for you is more stability. I see you meeting someone who balances you out and who you don't have to do anything extra to win their affection. I feel like you guys really match each other's energy. There's a balance. This person it's more grounded, if that makes sense. This feels like a soulmate, but it feels like comfortable. It feels safe. It doesn't feel like a huge spark with passion and excitement. Does that make sense? So I feel like the answer is yes, you're going to find this. But I do see it being peaceful. I see it being like safe. I feel like a very safe, serene presence, but it's taking time. That's what the cards are saying. Takes time. I feel like it's a slow burn. This person, that is coming through is not necessarily someone who you would start by thinking about them that way. It feels like maybe your feelings have to grow gradually over time. So it's not an instant spark or instant love, but it does feel like a stable spouse or a partner. A partner is what I'm getting. Yeah, and I actually feel like it makes sense that you've been going through this because it's all leading up to now. And I actually feel like you're going to meet this person, like it could be this month or the next month. It's the summer. I feel like June is a big month for you with love. And I know that's almost over. So it could be someone you already know, but I'm getting this energy that this person might be your friend, or it starts off in a very platonic way, but it's like a slow burn. It's gradual. Let me see if I can get any zodiac signs. Okay, so I'm getting Libra, Aries, and Scorpio energy. So see if that resonates. Keep an eye out. Could be their sun, moon, or rising sign. I feel like the cards are saying some really beautiful things, but they're just acknowledging that it's taking a while and it's going to take some build up. Your love story isn't going to happen overnight. You're not going to get swept away with emotions, but it feels like something building and beautiful, like a garden, that you nurture over time and it turns into something and flourishes into something. So yeah, I think it's really beautiful. I'm also going to pull one more card for you. See what comes up. Yeah, so this card is just really reinforcing the idea that you shouldn't be afraid to share your love and be more open with your heart. I know I'm getting the sense that things have been very stagnant and difficult for you, and maybe you've had to make some sacrifices. So it's felt kind of scary, but I feel like you can be more open about wearing your heart on your sleeve because you're attracting what you put out. So that's the vibe. Yeah. Thank you. I'm wishing you nothing but love and peace and the best. All right. Pinkest 21. I think that's what it was. Yes. Okay. I do not know how to say your name. Is it Zame? Zyme? Roseanne? I hope I'm saying it correctly. Okay. Virgo. Current feelings. I didn't know what CF meant, and now I do. So, towards Nadira, who's a Sagittarius. Ooh. Okay. Nadira. Okay. I like it when you guys include your the zodiac signs. It does help me a lot with the energy. Virgo and Sagittarius. Oof, complicated. Not easy, but it could be exciting. Okay. Whew. I'm already getting a lot of chaotic energy here. This person is a hot mess. I'm getting... Okay. I don't know. Does this person go night clubbing or something or listen to music? I see them dancing when you're not there. I'm getting the Tower, which is automatically giving me chaos. This person is things have just kind of blown up. It feels very chaotic. And I keep seeing them blaming you or shifting the blame on you or using you as a scapegoat in the future. So I feel like they're also putting a lot of the burden on you. It feels one-sided. And I also feel like this person is trying to be with you even though things are messy as fuck. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but this feels very chaotic. This feels like this person is not being honest with you. They're not being authentic. Like things just are very messy. I'm not getting love. I'm getting like player energy, but I feel like this person is leading you on. Like they don't want to give up. There's this energy of I don't want to give up, but it feels like drama. It just feels like so much drama for me. I don't feel love. I don't feel like this person has compassion or empathy for you. So that's the energy I'm getting, you know? Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt coming from there. So, are you there? Pinkus21? Let me know if this resonates with you. The energy I'm getting is just really hectic. Like there's a lot on your shoulders. This feels very overwhelming to me. Like you're feeling some guilt. I'm getting some guilt coming through or some shame. So, anyway, hope that resonated. I'm going to move forward. I'm sorry if that wasn't the most positive reading, but I tried to keep it real. Okay. It's 21. All right. Off world. Will Virgo T and I reconcile? Romantic relationship. Okay. My answer is yes. Hell yes. How could you stay away from each other? This feels like magnets. There's this sensitivity, this like, I'm seeing tears, I'm seeing emotions. It feels very emotional. And I see you like running towards each other. There's this feeling of like, I can't. The pull is too much. And I actually feel like you could settle down together. This feels like a settling down situation, like you living together, you having a family together, you meeting each other's families. This feels serious. Serious energy. So I would say yes to T and you reconciling. Okay. I'm getting like there could be some clinginess too. I don't know if one of you has anxious attachment. Yeah, it feels like a little chase, and like one person is chasing and one person is like anxiously, like really anxious about it. You know, like that push and pull. That makes a lot of sense here. But I'm seeing this person wanting to end up with you in the end. It's like there's yeah, I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm getting like some religious factors playing a part in it too. Like one of you might be more conservative or more like closed off, and you can't fully embrace the feelings you're feeling. But yeah, it feels like you're running 1 minute and maybe you're running towards each other, but then there's like this, like, I don't know, it just feels very powerful, like you're supposed to end up together, but there's some drama. I feel that. I feel this like sensitivity, the tears. I feel like sometimes an emotional immaturity maybe, or you know. Yeah, I get that. I get that. The person I'm seeing is anxious attachment, and I'm really not used to it. And it's making me realize how much I have to match that energy. And I feel like for you, that hasn't happened. Like this person will match your energy, but it feels like so much at times. It's scary, putting your love and your trust in someone and then knowing that you don't really know where they're at, or things will maybe not work out. But the cards are saying they will. But yeah, there needs to be more stability. It has to get to that place. And I feel like you also need to have some faith in each other. And it's hard when there's a lack of trust and communication, like you're saying. So, what I'm getting is your upbringing also really influences the situation. I feel like family is a big deal here for some reason. But just so you know, yeah, if it's no contact, I see that not lasting. I feel like there is this magnetic energy that is not capable of staying away. Yeah. This person, it has a very spiritual connection with you. And I think you both can sense that. So I do see you guys, being able to work through things. But obviously, it takes two to tango. So I really hope you resonated with this. I feel like I could see them contacting you within the next 18 months. I know that's a long time, but I feel like I could see things settling within that period. Like you're not going to go on forever, but it will take some time. Okay. All right. I'm going to move forward. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Off World. Good luck. Okay. And let me see. All right. Super Fifi is next. Thank you for donating, Super Fifi. It's nice to see you again. And thank you. Okay. Happy birthday. Hello there. My birthday is tomorrow. May I have a card pull for the new year? Oh my God. And it's on the summer solstice and Father's Day. Wow. Can we just stop and can everyone wish her her a happy birthday? Please. Happy birthday. So happy for you here. Okay. Let's see. I hope you're still here, Super Pee. Let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and do your reading. I love this. We got the Page of Wands immediately. I feel like this year is going to be like this new adventure, It's like the beginning of something new. There's so much that you're just starting out to. I'm seeing travel with the Three of Wands, you embarking on a journey. I feel like a lot of the things that you've been putting off are now coming out, and I feel like you've been working really hard, and now is the time when you're realizing like that you can't wait forever, And I see you actually traveling to different countries or traveling to places that you've been really wanting to visit. I'm getting traveling abroad. And I feel like this is the time when I literally see tickets for you. I feel like you're kind of figuring out financially what's feasible for you. And you're at a place where you're like, I'm no longer going to sit around. I'm going to go on these adventures. I'm going to try things. I'm going to explore. I'm on my own journey. This feels like a powerful time of change, of renewal, but of just new beginnings. And I'm getting with the Page of Wands, this could also be like a career thing, a career change. You might be just changing your path. I'm just getting this veering energy, veering paths. I feel like life has been kind of a bubble for you, and now it's about popping that bubble. I'm also getting like this need to kind of write your own story and explore that. I don't know if you feel called to write or you're a writer, but I'm getting like this need to tell your story. So that could be through a book, through like videos. I don't know, but there's a need to like share that with people. And I also feel with the lion that I keep seeing a lion. Um, Lions can represent Leo, but they also represent like royalty, you know? And I feel like now is the time where people are going to hear you roar, where you're not going to suppress your voice, where you're not going to, you're at the top of the food chain, if that makes any sense. I just feel like this is going to be a magnificent time for you. This is not the time where you're playing it safe. This is the time when you're putting yourself out there. You're going on adventures. I feel like I'm getting this traveling. I don't know if you've ever been to Japan, but for some reason I see you going to Asia. And I see Japan being part of that journey. So I don't know if that interests you. But I'm also getting you, I keep seeing like you looking out over a cliff, this feeling of like you could go anywhere. Yeah. I'm also getting like, I keep seeing like a cow. And cows can be representative of like prosperity. You could literally be around cows. I don't know why that's coming through. But it also represents money, money coming in, a lot of income. It represents like trade, like things that you've earned. It feels like you've earned money and it's coming to fruition. So I feel like you can expect a lot of prosperity, expect a lot of money coming through, feeling like you're royalty, feeling like you're the queen, no longer feeling like your voice isn't being heard, telling your story, traveling the world. Like this is a beautiful time. So embrace it and happy birthday. I hope that was helpful. And happy birthday. Yeah, I'm just so happy for you. This is exciting. Thank you. All right. You're welcome. Okay, Storytime Kitchen. I don't know what you asked. I know you said something about your situation. I'm looking. Okay. So I've heard from my bête noir today with condolences. I responded politely, but a little reserved. He closed communication coldly. This guy has been putting you through so much. Okay. So what is he feeling? All right. This person, I feel like they're at a place where they are just trying to move forward. Um, they feel like you. I keep seeing like, why don't they get that I'm not the one for them? That's the energy I keep seeing. Like, why doesn't this person understand that we're not going to be together? It's like it feels like you weren't things aren't feasible. Like things just like this person is trying really hard to move on with their life, to forget what they had with you, but it's kind of like they're denying it. And they didn't always feel this way, right? But it feels like they're really trying to kind of push that away, push what happened away. I feel like they're trying to focus on their own happily ever after. Um, and I see them, I don't know if they're, I keep seeing them like trying to have a family. Um, but I also feel like I'm seeing like divorce, I'm seeing separation. So it's interesting. I'm going to try to clarify this for you. But it feels very contradictory. Let's see. I feel like they're really trying to separate from you. They're really trying to get away from you. Yeah. But every time they try to, it feels like they're being pulled back in because of your history, because of what you had. So it's like they can't really do that. That's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting, we both know I'm not the one for you. You and I weren't working. It feels like they may have, like, things have shifted to the point where they just have been trying to move forward. And I just feel that way. That makes sense. I mean, here, I'm going to show you what I'm finding. The 10 of Cups is like the card of happily ever after, right? But I also feel like it's broken. The 5 of Pentacles is the card of separation, divorce. Like this has failed, you know? And what I see is trying to nurture it, trying to grow it. This was reversed. It feels like things are, when you have land that just isn't fertile, like you can't grow anything on it, it feels like that. Like your relationship is like, if you could never grow something from the land. You'd have to really nurture the land in order for something to grow. I can look at that. But yeah, I'm getting a feeling of just like I'm pushing you away. I'm trying to forget you kind of energy. Yeah, I remember you saying he was old, but that I mean with guys you never know, right? Who knows? Okay. It sounds like, and I remember you saying like he was seeing someone much younger, and it sounds like he is trying to make things work. But let me see. Okay, I am not getting this person is out of their life. I see this person very much in his life. But I do feel like I said to you before, I do feel like it's not going to last. Yeah. I feel like she's going to leave him. I see her leaving him. I see her walking away from him. I see her becoming bitter towards him, not liking the way she's being treated. I see her feeling like she's drawn to another person and like her cup isn't being filled and wanting to leave him. What do you mean? In his life, how? Yeah. I feel like she's still in his life, like she's still with him. If that was the question. Like I feel like she's still with him. That's the immediate answer that I'm getting, but I feel like she wants to leave him and I see her walking away from him or leaving him. Will he find anyone else? Okay, the last question, okay, because I do have to move forward and I just, really like talking to you and your support. But last question. Will he find anyone else? So I feel like he'll try, but I don't see him succeeding in that. I see him trying to find someone else after that, but I don't see him succeeding. Yeah. There's kind of that energy of like when you go out and date or try to find someone that you want to be with, but then it kind of backfires on you and you can't actually meet the one. So okay. Yeah. All right, I'm going to move forward. Okay, Sonali, thank you for your patience. Sonali, what's coming towards me in love? Perfect. Thank you for asking love questions, guys. Channeling all the love today. I'm so giddy right now. All right. Sonali, let's see. Whoa. Immediately. Hang on. Okay. I'm getting a lot of like unpredictability, things happening. I feel like there are like a truth bomb. It feels like a truth bomb, like something coming out about someone you care about, but it really surprising you. Like you didn't see it coming and you not really being ready to deal with it. It feels like a confession, like a love confession. I'm getting like just this very unpredictable nature. Yeah. I'm getting a very unpredictable feeling. Like you're like, how do I explain this? Let me elaborate. Let me look further. But it feels, I'm showing you the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Moon reversed, and the Magician reversed. These are powerful cards, okay? Major Arcana. They're all about, and they're all reversed. They're giving me like this energy of like shit's about to turn upside down for you. Like everything that has been happening, I feel like it's reversing for you. Let's see. Whoa, this one just popped out. Yeah, so make the effort. It just feels like this is the time where you may have been waiting for things to work out the way you want, but it feels like life is taking over and you cannot like control it. It feels out of control. It feels like the universe is sending messages towards you. It feels like secrets are being revealed, secret feelings, secret crushes, people from your past coming up. Like this is a major catalyst, a major shift in your love life. I also feel like you're getting clarity in your life. This feels like a clarity moment. Like you're realizing exactly what you want in a person and you're realizing like who that person is. And I see them coming into your life like, whoa. How is this happening? This feels very much like the things that you do have consequences, and that's all coming to light. I don't know how else to explain it. It just feels intense. This is a powerful period where timelines are shifting. You know, I see people coming in that will have deep feelings for you that they've been hiding, but also maybe not being truthful about those feelings. Not, it's like gonna surprise you. You know, that's the energy I keep getting. People that you thought didn't care about you, I feel like there's like a confession that they've been holding out for you or feel about you. I don't know. There's just a lot of this energy. I'm getting a lot of lunar energy. This could mean like Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius energy. There's this sensual energy of somebody coming in, and you have to make sure that you're looking for the red flags. Make sure you're not just getting caught up. I'm feeling like a little like a little delusional here. You know what I mean? I could see someone coming in and making like googly eyes at you. It feels like it could be love bombing too, something I would look out for. Right now, I feel like this is not the time where you're going to meet the love of your life. Do I see a long-term person for you in the future? Yes. But right now, things are going to go like crazy. I feel like your love life is going to turn upside down. This is the time when I see like people opening up to you about things that you didn't even realize. I feel like it's about sorting out who's real and who's not in your life. I feel like you've had a lot of pretenders come in, or if you haven't, this is the time when I see that happening. So this is going to be a powerful moment for you in your love life, powerful life lesson. And you're also going to have to make some effort, you know? You're going to have to like take steps to make your love life happen the way you want. But a lot of it is out of your control. It's really hard. It's like a balance, a push and pull. But yeah, fate is really running the show here. Seeing some past life energy, people from your past life coming through that you may have had beef with in your past life, but also romance. So it's a little tricky. But I'm being real with you. I think that this is a beautiful moment. It's just maybe not the period of your life where you meet that stable soulmate relationship. Okay? That's the energy that I'm getting. I do see like a long distance person, someone you meet maybe online, or someone like overseas. That's another energy that I'm getting. I also feel like this person, you have to be careful not to rush into something. I could see some love bombing being a problem. So stay, keep it, try to keep yourself leveled, okay? Because it's going to be very easy to be swept away with the spontaneity, feel a little impulsive. Like, this is your time to figure out exactly what you want and sort out who you don't want. So, yay. All right. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to keep going. Let me see. Lemon Limes Lulu, I think you're next. Yeah. Okay. Lemon Limes Lulu. And I might take a quick break right after this just to eat something. Hey. Okay. Timeline of the height of my love manifestation ritual. Ooh. Can you elaborate a little bit? Are you about to do a ritual for love manifestation? And what do you mean by timeline height. Just maybe elaborate. Tell me a little bit about this because I'm not really sure I understand the question and I want to be intentional. I've been working on a candle manifestation. It's already been done. I see strong actions already with communication. Okay. Working on I'm rereading this. Okay. Okay. And what exactly do you want me to answer with that? What do you mean by timeline? Sorry. This is a little confusing. Like when I see you manifesting love with your candle spell, your candle manifestation spell, like the timing of it. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for clarifying. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm actually seeing this happening before the end of the year. I feel like you're going to meet your long-term soulmate person. I know that's not like right away or right now, but the cards are saying, wait, hold on. It feels like you are manifesting this, but I feel like it's going to happen like within the year. Let me see if I can get a little more in detail about when that might be. I keep seeing like winter time. I could see it being like New Year's Eve. I'm getting like a lot of like end of year energy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you hear me now? I will repeat myself. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that I definitely feel like you're going to meet like a soulmate. I'm getting soulmate energy, but within a year. It feels like by the end of the year, I keep seeing, okay, I know this is out there, but I keep seeing Persephone and her going back into the underworld. So I don't know if you know anything about the myth of Persephone and Demeter, but I keep seeing that it being at a time when she's in the underworld. So that's like fall, winter energy. So it feels like a fall, winter time. I could see it being a time where I keep seeing like children being around you. So I feel like this could be like at a celebration with children there. I don't know. I'm getting this need to play, this need to have fun. And I also just feel a lot of like New Year's Eve vibes. So you could meet this person on New Year's Eve or around the new year. That's the energy I keep seeing. It's not going to happen right away. The cards are literally saying, wait. That's the vibe. But I see that you are manifesting love. I feel like the love you're manifesting, the more you wait, the more it's going to be worth it. I can take a look. Hang on. All right. Whoa. Aquarius. This person is an Aquarius. This is just giving me Aquarius energy, Aquarius energy, Aquarius energy. I could see this person being a past life lover as well. I feel like it's a very karmic relationship. This could be like a twin flame. But yeah, it's giving me Aquarius vibes. And I also feel, let me see what else is coming through. This person has like a very firm handshake. So I don't know if that's a tell. I know that's kind of random. But so you can recognize them. I feel like their hands are kind of, you'll recognize their hands for some reason. It feels like their hands are really big or like strong. Maybe they use them really well. Okay, this person is a relationship person. I feel like they could also be like, I feel like they thrive in a marriage or a relationship. There's somebody that's extremely balancing to you, like the yin to your yang. You know what I mean? It feels like this person really balances your energy out in a way that you're not used to. And I do feel also like this could be this person being very good at protecting you. This is like a protector vibe, like a guardian. Like this person really wants to protect you, to make sure that you feel safe, to make sure that you feel like balanced. I feel like this person is very big on marriage, and just like romance. But you don't want this person to, like, you don't want to rush things with this person. Yeah. I could see them appearing non-committal at first, but then slowly kind of balancing out with you. So, yeah, I'll stop there. I hope that was helpful. Lots of Aquarius energy coming through. Let me see if I can pull a rune. Ooh, I'm getting F, like the letter F, in the runic alphabet, so that could be a thing. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a really quick break, guys, and I'll be right back. But I do have to like use the bathroom and eat something real quick, and then refill my glass of water. And I will write down lemon, limes, Lulu, and I will get to you next. But I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. So give me like 10 minutes. You can circle back around, and if I don't see you here, lemon, limes, Lulu, then you'll have to just watch it back and see what I say. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Okay, I'm back. All right. So we're moving forward. Thank you for your patience. That was much needed. All right. So Lemon Limes Lulu is next. Thank you guys for being here. For those of you who are new, welcome, welcome. So I do answer questions that are free. Is this? Sorry, I thought my lipstick was like smeared. Okay. I do answer free questions, but I do prioritize donations. So if you want to be put to the top of the list, please donate. If you donate via PayPal, let me know. Remember, the future is not set in stone. Today, we're going to be looking at love readings. So focus on that. That's what I'm channeling because I am smitten right now. So I'm channeling all that energy into our readings. And that was my cat. And also, what was it? Yeah, please no questions about health or legal matters or anything I'm not qualified to answer. That would be great. And my cat just opened the door, so I'm going to close it really quickly. All right. So, thank you so much for your patience. All right, lemon limes, Lulu. I think you know that was a tongue twister. I did the ritual for a specific person. I'd like to know if it's a different person from the one I had in mind. Okay. Interesting. Well, before I answer this question, is the specific person that you had in mind an Aquarius? Or do they have a lot of Aquarius energy? Do you know? Okay. So this person, I'm getting like a ton of Aquarius energy. So I feel like we're not talking about your Capricorn. So I would say no in general. And I was going to say no with the cards anyway. Getting the Hermit reverse, the Two of Wands. It feels like a different path than that. It just feels like a different path. Like this is something that is just new and it's going to grow. I feel like the energy is just so different. So, yeah, I would, to answer your question. Yeah. Oh, all right. So I'm going to move forward. But thank you, Lemon Limes Lulu. Welcome, guys. If you want to be, I'm going to take questions intuitively as they come, whatever I'm drawn to. If you want to be put to the top of the list, make sure to donate. Oh, I just received a donation. Thank you, Mylene. Gemini glitters. So thank you. Gemini glitters. Okay. Where is that? Where's that? Can you? Oh, here. Whenever you come back, I donate to PayPal. Okay. Okay. I'm looking for your question, Gemini glitters. If you could just ask it again, that would be great. Hi, Kath. Welcome. looking, but I don't see it. Uh-oh. Let me see. Does anyone see the question from Gemini Glitters? I see. Okay, whenever you come back, I donated. Okay. And then I see, can I donate? I'm looking. Okay, question. Thank you. Do you see Ciliana and I becoming friends? Okay. Let's see. Thank you for your contribution. Whoa. I feel like I'm getting more of like a frenemies vibe. I'll show you what I mean. I feel like with the Three of Cups reversed, Three of Cups is the friendship card, okay? It is the card of people that are friendship, like friends. They get along. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of laughter, celebration. When it's reversed, it shows like gossiping, more backhanded stuff. It feels like this person may be talking about you behind your back, or they're not being authentic with you. There's a lack of communication, a lack of trust. It just feels like something is not working. And then I got the Devil card, which shows me a toxic sort of friendship, right? So these two combined is like toxic friendship. The Two of Pentacles reversed shows me like an imbalance in priorities, like this person doesn't prioritize you. So my answer would be, my answer would be that this is a toxic situation. I would be wary of it. I would take your time. And I feel like the cards are really confirming that for me. Like the message is pretty clear. Okay. So that's the energy. And I wanted to show you because it feels like very cutthroat, like straightforward to me. Okay. So I'm going to move forward. I see you, Hardy. All right. Virgo feelings. Is this a person that you want to know what their feelings are for you? Let me know. Okay. Let us see. Is this a love interest? We can see what's going on. But the more intentional we are, the better. All right. This person really feels like they're in the past, or like there was some kind of argument or blow up. I'm getting like conflict. This person wishes that they could be in your life, but it feels like you can't see eye to eye. Did this person leave you or try to move forward without you? It feels like they're not with you. I don't know. This energy that I'm getting is like an argument or a blow up. And I see like, I wish I could, share my good news with you. I wish that I could think about you. I wish that I could communicate with you, but I'm not communicating. So that's the energy I'm getting. I feel like this person's very self-sufficient or focused on themselves and their own path. And they're working on themselves. And I feel like things are kind of taking forever. That's the vibe I'm getting. I feel like this person has a lot of like regret or guilt, or it just feels like there's a lot of negativity surrounding the situation. Yeah. Does that resonate with you, Hardy? I feel like this person gave up. Okay. Well, it just feels like a fucked up situation, honestly. Like the energy feels like just a lot of drama. I mean, it just feels like a lot of drama to me. The 5 of Wands reverse is giving me like energy of, it's not just like nitpicking or banter or like petty arguments or pointing fingers. It feels more intense. The Queen of Wands reverse is someone who's very self-absorbed, focused on their own needs, focused on themselves, very like, on their own path. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is giving me like someone that's taking their time and maybe not putting their all in the situation. 7 of Pentacles is like very slow, right? That slow build up, that slow energy. And then I'm just seeing these cards that are like, I hope you can forgive me one day. I left you before you could leave me. I wish I could share my good news with you. It feels very like in the past, like this person just wishes that they could fix things or change things, but there's sabotage, So, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It just feels like there isn't love there. It feels more like regret, like lack of closure. So that's the vibe I'm getting. And Pegasus is a very like friendship card, platonic energy. It doesn't have a lot of it doesn't have a lot of romance to it. So I don't know if that was kind of more your relationship with this person. Like maybe it didn't get there. I don't know, but it doesn't feel like romance to me. It's like something you couldn't nurture, something that couldn't grow. Like you couldn't get out of your own way. So, yeah. All right. So I'm going to move forward. Thanks, Hardy. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you who are here, I appreciate it so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Kath, current thoughts and feelings from Andres, my boss, towards me, Aries. Okay. Let us see how things have shifted for you. And I'm going to go ahead and add Stefan, or is it Stefan or Steven? I don't know. Stefan, and Hardy again after that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I immediately am getting, I don't know why, but I'm getting like missed opportunity. I feel a lack of desire coming from this person. I don't feel a sense of like, if you're wondering about romantic relationships, I don't feel like there is one here. I don't see like them being attracted to you at this time, but I do feel like they see you as an opportunity. I feel like they see you as someone who's like an opportunity, someone who like can bring in a lot of money or do a lot of work. I feel like they see you as someone ambitious who can really like benefit them. But I also feel like there's something that like they're not being authentic with you about what they need from you for some reason. Yeah, it also feels like they just can't show up for you. I keep hearing like playing games or playing mind games. So I don't know if that resonates, Kath, but it feels like they're not, it feels like they're wearing a mask around you. Like they're not able to express themselves fully around you. And I feel like the boundaries are kind of blurred. And that's something that I would look into. There's this feeling of crossing a line. So, but I get that what I'm getting is like you're very ambitious. They see you as someone like that. They see you as an opportunity. I keep hearing opportunity. I keep hearing like this person is an opportunity for me. Yeah. I could see them using you. So I hope that resonated. I know it was maybe a little negative, but I would look out for yourself in this situation. I hope that was okay. Okay. Moving forward. All right. Steve. Okay, Steve. I'm Virgo. Okay, let me see. Is there anyone looking to date me? I'm a Virgo, Libra, Cusp, Gemini rising. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Kath. All right, Steve. Anyone looking to date me? Let's see what comes up. Oh my God. Immediately getting this like dark haired woman. This person has like pale skin, but really dark hair. Yeah. I could also see them also being like, it doesn't have to be pale skin. They could have darker skin too, but I'm just getting like very intense eyebrows and dark hair. So, yeah, I'm feeling like that, this energy, this presence. Mm. It's interesting because I feel like you haven't had, like what I'm getting is it feels like you're dealing with a lot of baggage. I know when you get to a certain age, like everyone has baggage, right? Everyone has skeletons in their closet. And it's hard to find someone who wants to take that on. And I'm trying to be as nice as I can here, but I feel like people are seeing you and they're being turned off by the baggage. So it's making it harder to be forthcoming and be like open with your heart. But I do feel like there is this person in your life that I feel like you have a connection with. Let me see if this person is someone new. I'm getting like this person has been in a conflict with you already. Yeah, this feels very much like someone from your past or someone you've already known. I don't see this being someone new, but I'm going to look at their zodiac signs so you can tell me. Okay, I'm getting Capricorn energy, Virgo, and Gemini energy. So, yeah, I mean, this could definitely, if you meet someone that has those signs, I would look out for them. Obviously, that's a match for you in many ways because you have Gemini rising and Virgo energy in your chart. But yeah, I feel like there's definitely someone that wants to date you. There's someone that has strong feelings for you. And I'm just getting this mercurial energy. I feel like this person loves to talk. They're very intellectual. They're very like mind oriented, very airy, if that makes any sense. It feels like this person also has very strong opinions. I see them being very opinionated. Like they feel like they know. They can maybe appear to be like know it all, but they also have so much affection and compassion. I feel like they're very empathic. So it's interesting. But yeah, I do see someone dating you. And this one agrees with me. So say hi. Hi, Nix. She loves being on camera. Yeah, I feel like you have sort of like things you have to work through and to find that person, but I do see someone in your life coming through. So, yeah. What I'm getting is you likely would know this person. Like you know who they are. So, yeah, lots of Virgo, Capricorn, but also Gemini. So I hope that resonated with you. All right. Thank you, Kath. And yeah, thank you to the moderators. That's very sweet. All right. Okay, Steve, thank you. All right, Hardy, you see the truth coming out about Mina and what they did to me in the Virgo. Bum bum bum. All right, I'm gonna keep this going. Whoa, this one was like, I'm coming out and I'm going to pop out at you. We have the Empress. Ooh, the Sun reversed. These cards do not want to stay in my deck. Like, they're like, let me out. Oh, yeah. The truth is coming out. The Judgment card. This is like Judgment Day, right? This is time when revelations come out, when feelings come to the surface, when truths arise and things culminate into the ultimate moment of truth, right? So I would say yes. The Empress is giving me like that there's this, well, first of all, it can represent like a lot of divine feminine energy, which I can see coming through. But the Sun reverse is telling me like the problems that you're facing, like the clouds over the situation are going to go away. They're temporary. So yeah, I would say yes. My answer is yes. Definitely see it coming to light. All right, moving forward. Thank you, Hardy. Let me see. Camilla calamari. Love that. I could use some calamari right now. Also, if you donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, and I'm doing my best to get to people. Will I be successful in school for my master's degree? Like balance my life and get good grades? The ultimate question about education and life. And just for those of you who are tuning in, today we're really channeling love readings, but I'm down to answer your questions about other things as well. I'm just giddy because I think I met the one. I think I met my twin flame, so I'm kind of channeling that today. Yeah. All right. Will I be a successful in school for my master's degree? Like balance my life and get good grades. Okay. Ultimately, interesting. Okay. All right. This is telling me you're going to have to be patient. Okay. I feel like with the Four of Wands, you're choosing a path that is not necessarily stable. I feel like things are out of balance. You're putting in more than you're getting. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I feel like you're going to be putting in more energy. Yes, love is in the air. Sorry. You're going to be putting in more energy than you're getting. Okay. And I feel like that is something that you're going to have to really process and think about. How much could you give? I also feel like this could be you working for a nonprofit or just feeling like you're putting in a lot more effort than you're getting back. That's just the vibe I'm getting. But I see it evening out with the Temperance card. We see things coming back into balance. You just might have to wait a while for that to happen. Okay. So my answer would be yes, I feel like you're going to be successful, but it will take some time for things to really balance out. In the end, I feel like you're going to go through a period of instability, a period where you're like putting in way more than you are getting financially, especially. I feel like financially, it might take some time to get on your feet. Okay. So I feel like you're going to really have to rely on the people in your life right now and in general on whatever support you can. But I also feel like you don't want to use them as a crutch. The energy I'm getting is that you might also be using that as a crutch. So, Camilla, I hope I'm saying that right. This feels very much like your path is not one that is linear, you know? But I feel like you're going to be on the right track, you know? Yeah. It just feels like right now things are so unbalanced, unstable. It might feel like even your living situation isn't ideal for you getting your master's degree. Like you're trying really hard to figure out how to keep your life in a stable place. And while also giving so much of yourself. But I see you healing that. I see things writing themselves. And I feel like people just need to put themselves in your shoes. So yeah, that's where I'm at. All right. Okay. I can answer the next one. Camilla, thank you. All right. What does Jordan think of me? All right. At this point. I love how you added at this point. That says a lot, to be honest, but let me see. Whoa. I don't know, but I'm getting like marriage energy. Like this person sees you as like a potential marriage option, which is wild. Let me see. Let me see what the other cards have to say. Oh my god. This person really likes you. I feel like there's a lot of love here. Um they see you as someone that has like a lot of independence, a lot of drive, but they don't really know where they stand. I feel I'm show you. Queen of Wands, this is someone who like is a very driven woman, like who knows what they want, who's not going to settle, right? It feels very like passionate, like you're passionate about what you want. That's how they see you. But I'm seeing them as the Knight of Cups, you know, somebody who is a lover boy, whatever, lover man. And I feel like this person is holding out feelings for you. And I also see the Hierophant, which is the card of institutions, but also marriage. So I'm getting like this energy of like this person being serious about you. And I also am getting like, I want you. I keep hearing, I want you. I want to be with you. I need you. I look for you everywhere. Like this person is not over you, but I also feel like they don't trust you fully. Um, like they found out something about you that's making them hesitate. But yeah, that is the energy I'm getting. So I do not know. Um, I feel like it's just, you know, I have to trust the messages from the cards, but it feels very much like this person still cares about you. Like they're still looking for you. I just keep seeing like desire. This person really desires you. They're missing out on you. And I feel a sense of like I want to love you. I want to, you know, be there for you. So that is the energy. I mean, I don't know. That's it's like the cards are saying like this person still has these feelings. But I do feel like they acknowledge that you're on a different path and there's this feeling of like how can I get them off my mind, you know? And I'm just getting like them feeling betrayed a little bit, which is wild because of what you're telling me. But that's what's coming through. This person definitely misses you. So I'll look at that real quick. Okay, I am seeing them trying to like it's like they're watching over you. So I'm seeing them like maybe following you on social media or asking about you. It feels like they're watching you. Like they haven't stopped watching you. Getting like they're trying to keep an eye on you energy. Um and I feel like they're very defensive, but also they have hope. There's a lot of hope. So I would say I do see them trying to act on these feelings, but I don't see it going anywhere. I like how I said I don't see it going anywhere, and then I read he can go kick rocks. Yes, thank you. um, yeah, I feel like with the star, it's like this like hopelessness, this feeling of like I'm hoping things can change and go back to the way they were. Um, but also like I don't see it going anywhere because the High Priestess is telling me like you're kind of on your own path and you don't really have that. I feel like you trust your gut. You trust your intuition, and intuitively it's like a no. So that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, I feel like it's not over. I also get the sense that he has no boundaries. There's this feeling of like infringing on your boundaries and not being able to work through that. So that could also explain that watching over you. But yeah, I could see him crossing a line through social media or through like it feels it's not I don't think it's stalking, but it feels like he is crossing some kind of line and he hasn't stopped keeping an eye on you. So that's the vibe. Yeah. Makes complete sense. Honestly. It's wild. All right. I'm gonna move forward. Thank you, Kamala. I'm wishing you the best in that situation. That's rough. All right. So for those of you who tuned in, thank you. Welcome. If you are here, I'm going to answer questions that I see as they come. Donations are prioritized. So if you want to be put to the top of the list, the queue, you are welcome to donate. If you donate via PayPal, make sure to let me know. The future is not set in stone. Today we're focusing on love readings because I think I met my twin flame. I'm very excited, channeling all that love energy into it. Very excited. Yeah, I'm just very giddy today. And so, yeah, we're going to be focused on love readings. Tomorrow is Litha, the summer solstice, and also Father's Day. So happy Litha, happy summer solstice to everyone. We're channeling that energy. And woohoo! Yes. All right. Hello, Harshita. Okay. Let me. All right. Elizabeth, that's amazing that you met your twin flame. It is. Okay. Is someone thinking about dating me currently? Ooh, Libra. Let's see. Yes. I feel an immediate yes. There's a pull. I feel like this person is going to really try to impress you. I'm getting a slow burn, like your feelings grow over time, but I do feel like this person initially will come on strong. I feel like they're going to flatter you, like a lot of flattery, a lot of flirtation to the point where you're like, whoa, this is nice, but I'm not used to this. I'm just getting this feeling of like all the cards falling into place for you. So I would say yes. It's exciting. Let me see if I can get some more info. Ooh, lots of Cancer energy and some Pisces energy coming through. So Cancer, Pisces, this person's emotional, sensitive. There might be like a spiritual connection. So Cancer, Pisces. Let me see if I can pick a rune too. All right. Ingwa. So this person I feel like has a lot of sexual like chemistry with you too. It feels very passionate. It feels like they know how to have a good time with you. And I also feel this could be like with Ingwas, it could be like the letter I. So I could be prominent in their name. I don't know, like Ivan. Thinking of all the I names. Iris. Ilias. I don't know. If you guys know any I names, let me know. But I is important. All right. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Harshita, welcome back. Okay, how can I practice self-love through consistent meditation currently? What do you mean by that? Like, are there habits that you're looking for self-love for? I feel like meditation is like a form of self-love. So I would like you to maybe rephrase that or explain that a little further. Have you guys ever sent a nude to someone? All right, I'm trying to get over the past regarding past lovers, okay? So, how am I practicing self-love through consistent meditation currently? So, I want to know how I am grounding into self-love. Okay, I'm going to see what the cards have to say. Not for sure I fully understand the question. I feel like this is the time to be honest with yourself. I feel like maybe you haven't been completely truthful about your own feelings with yourself. There's a feeling of a need to reflect on those. So maybe during meditation, if I'm understanding this correctly, that's something you need to confront. I feel like you're not fully like embracing honesty towards you, towards the situation. Like you might be in denial about it, or you might not want to face certain things yet. I feel like that's part of the path that you have to take. So you can't expect someone to meet you where you're at or put in as much effort as you do. It feels like you're expecting a lot out of love, out of the people in your life. Just because you put in the same amount of effort doesn't mean everyone's going to match that. And I feel like you have to reflect on this, and you have to be really honest with yourself about your standards, what you're looking for, and your expectations. So that's the vibe I'm getting. You know, people shouldn't just like fall into your lap, they have to earn your love. So that's another message. And they may not be able to give the same amount of love that you do. I mean, it's good to have expectations, but I also feel like everyone loves differently, and you have to be open to that, you know? All right. I'm going to move forward. I get that, Harshita. But I honestly, from what I can tell, you're doing the right thing. I mean, I feel like you're on the right path. And I think you just got to like go within and really just look at the truth within yourself. Be more honest. I feel like you are maybe denying a certain part of you. So, yeah, you're welcome. All right. What is this? Let me see. Did I skip someone? Oh no, that was Camilla. All right. Ashley. Will JF ask me to be his girlfriend? Ooh. Mm. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this person, what is it? J, 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 J. Where? Oh yeah, JF. I feel like he's not being authentic with you. I feel like there's something he's keeping from you. That is stopping him from making this decision. There's like a lot of hesitation coming through. So I don't feel like it's going to happen soon. And if it does, I would question it. Like I would question big time because it feels like he's not ready to put labels on it. I just don't see him wanting to put labels on the situation. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. All right, guys. So I'm probably gonna go soon. I don't know. I might be on here till I'll do a little more. But I'm taking questions as they come. Donations are prioritized. So if you guys want to go to the top of the queue, you can donate. Yes. Okay. Arcana Rao. Does Srinivas Rao truly love me? No contact. Okay. So I see it being a yes. I feel like they love you, but I also feel like they're afraid to talk to you. Like something keeps coming up, and I feel like there's a lot of fear around contacting you. Like they're afraid of how you're going to react, or they're afraid of how you've responded. And I feel like they want to be with you again. They want to feel this way again. That's the energy I'm getting. But there's a lack of honesty that you both have. So, yeah. They're afraid to contact you. So, I feel like they really want to heal things. All right. I'm going to move forward. Okay, I see Camilla. What does Vika think of me after she talked to Dasha? Let's see. This person has really like positive feelings towards you. I feel like there's a sense of like I'm more respectful of you, or I want to be in your life more. I don't know. The 9 of Cups is giving me like I'm happy about this. I feel good about this. Like they want to be in your life. That's the energy I'm getting. Like they think very positively of you. And I also feel like they think that you've been through a lot, that you've put up with a lot, and that it's like they want to meet you there. Yeah, I'm just getting positive feelings about the situation. I don't feel any sort of resentment towards you. I feel like what you had was really strong and powerful. I feel like they see you as someone who's really compassionate and generous, and like I don't see them, you know, I don't see it being like a negative. All the cards that I'm getting are very positive. I do feel like it may be more one-sided, like maybe you were giving more, or they were giving more, than could be reciprocated. Like maybe there was a lack of balance of give and receive, but the energy I'm seeing is very strong. So they see you as someone who has a lot of fortitude, who doesn't give up. And I just feel like there's some respect there for you. So that's the energy. Oops. I am craving watermelon today. I don't know what that's about. What's in watermelon that gives you like stuff? 'Cause, you know, sometimes your cravings tell you about yourself. All right. I am going to move forward. Oh, my back. Okay. Camilla, what about Dasha after she talked crap about me? All right. Love is in the watermelon. I love watermelons. All right. What about Dasha after she talked crap about me? I gotta be honest, like I don't see them seeing you in a negative light. I'm literally getting the strength card again. I feel like they see you as someone who has been through a lot, but who's really like a badass, honestly. The Page of Pentacles. It's giving me, they see you as someone who's like ambitious. I feel like they see you as a friend still, or like an acquaintance. I'm not getting the like enemies vibe at all. So that's what the cards are telling me. The Magician is giving me like, they see you as someone who is just like going for what they want. There's a sense of like respect. I don't know. It's on both these friends. So, well, that's not what I'm seeing, but that's what the cards are saying. Yeah. I could see why she feels like maybe that she would want to compete with you. I mean, the Magician card is it's like the card of like someone who has their shit together, someone who's manifesting their life. And it feels like maybe sometimes people can be jealous of that. But I don't feel like their feelings are negative towards you. So that's what the cards are saying. Yeah. I actually am getting the sense that they wish they could like be in your life. So I don't really know where that comes from. I'm sorry. All right. Let me see. All right. MK. Sriniv. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to pronounce these names. I am so bad with names, but I see you. I'm reading it. Thoughts about, okay. Whoa. I'm getting some intense emotions. Let's see. All right. I just feel like there is a sense of like, it seems kind of toxic. Like this person wants to, it feels like things blew up. Okay. Getting the Five of Cups reversed, which is a feeling of like trying to pick up pieces up after heartbreak, after trauma or drama. It feels like trying to put your heart back together. And we have the Devil reversed, which is basically giving me like this person is feeling kind of chained to the situation. They're feeling like they got into something they can't get out of. Like it's just becoming too much emotion. And then the Nine of Pentacles reverse, which is giving me like this person is maybe like putting on a false sense of like they're not being authentic with themselves. So I just am getting like a lot of toxicity. I keep getting messages like, you know, I'm not available, I'm not here. I wish I could take back my words. I messed everything up. I feel like a sense of just a sadness, honestly. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Like this person just isn't satisfied. And it feels like things, it may feel like you're not enough. Like they're making you feel like you're not enough. There's a lot of insecurity going on here. I don't know if that resonates with you, but that is what the cards are saying. It just feels like negativity. So I'm getting tired. Probably should calm down. Maybe leave soon. Thank you. All right, I'm going to move forward. Sunshine. Okay, who's coming towards me in love this year? For a serious long-term relationship? Okay. Let's see if my brain can do this. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. This person's coming in, sweeping you right off your feet. Oh my God. This person, I feel like there's somebody that's very straightforward, very blunt with you, very good at communicating, but I also feel like they kind of are messy. They wreak havoc in your life. Like they turn shit upside down. This person is like karmic relationship, past life. Getting Virgo, I'm getting Libra energy. This could be a Virgo Libra cusp, but it feels like this person gets you out of your funk. There's a feeling of like they are this ray of sunshine that kind of like somehow gets you out of the house, gets you like makes you blossom, you know? I feel like they're also very adventurous. I do feel like they're really close with their mother. Like they have a really good relationship with their mother. And I could see them wanting like children or having this like need to take care of someone. So that could be also a thing. But yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of karmic energy. Like you've known this person in a past life, you'll feel that. And they just know how to like balance your energy and get you out of the house. Um, I could see this person wanting to take like a vacation with you to Hawaii or like some place like tropical place. I don't know exactly which one, but they could be from like a tropical place. Yeah. That is the vibe I'm getting. Let me see if I can get a letter. Okay. Othila is giving me like This person may not necessarily have had a easy upbringing, like with their family, but they want a big family. Like it's giving me family energy. And also, I feel like their culture and their roots are so important to them, but they've detached from them somehow. And Othila is the letter O, so that might come in handy when you're looking out for them. But yeah, I would keep an eye out for Virgo and Libra. So if they don't want children, I feel like they could have children. Like they're caretakers of some kind. All right, I'm doing 3 more and then I'm probably going to go, guys. I just don't think I have it in me. All right. Okay. Hi guys. Hi Big Austin. Okay. Hi YS Creation from India. Welcome, welcome. So I'm answering questions today. If you want to ask a question about love, for sure, ask your question. Nancy, I did answer your question. Thank you. So I'm answering like one question about love, but my if you donate, you get prioritized and put to the top. But yeah, if you would like me to answer a question. Somehow, Nancy, our readings always align with your laundry time. All right. Big Austin, can I know the outcome of talking to my ex again? All right, let's see what happens. Okay, I'm seeing a stressful situation. I don't feel like this person is serious about you. I feel like this person has other ambitions. And it just doesn't feel, it feels like you're like overthinking. There's a lot of like overthinking, worrying. It just feels like they're not giving you what you want. The 7 of Cups is giving me like they're not necessarily like being forthcoming, and I feel like instead of being straightforward with you and communicating properly and being open about their emotions, they're giving you all these mixed messages. And I do see them being interested in other people. Not, it feels like they're messing with your head a little bit. And the 9 of Swords is really about being in your head, living a very stressful time. Yeah, a lot of it is in your head, but there's so much that this person could be reassuring you about and they don't. So that's the energy I'm getting, like you feeling really caught up in your thoughts, in your head, in your worries, feeling very stressed out by the situation. So I don't feel like this is going to go in a positive direction based on the cards I have here. And I feel like there are some things that they're thinking about, like that have more to do with your like the opportunity to talk to you rather than actually being in a stable long-term situation with you. So that's what I'm seeing, Big Austin. I hope that helped. All right, moving forward. Current thought for Urvashi. I'm looking at YS creation. All right. Current thought. And then I'm going to do one more after this. If you want to donate, those are prioritized. But in the meantime, I'm just choosing questions that come. All right. Mr. A, current thought for Urvashi. Okay. I'm getting a very painful situation. This feels like you really don't know where things are going. It almost feels like a trap. I'm getting like you can't get out of it. There's this need to move forward, need for things to end, but they're in suspension. Like you don't have the closure you're looking for. The 5 of Cups is a very emotional card of disappointment, of feeling pain, heartbreak. And it just feels like this person is just really in their feels about you and they feel like it's over. You know, I could see them like, I don't know if they're an artist, but it feels like they're very walled off from you, like emotionally, yet they're trying to process things through music, through art, you know? Mr. A, I apologize, but yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. It feels very much like sadness, disappointment, pain is being created here. Like heartbreak, breakups. I see things ending, feeling like, you know, like there's a wall and it just being like memories. I just see lots of memories. Okay. All right. All right. So thank you so much. I'm going to do one more. If you're here, donations are prioritized, but I will answer a question as it comes up. So if you want me to answer a question that I'm answering like questions from people I haven't answered before. So if it's new, all right. Blessed Done. Welcome. I think you said you subscribed earlier, so thank you for doing that. I saw that. Thank you to anyone who subscribes. I really appreciate it. Can I ask if it's coming towards me? Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm getting someone extremely attractive, very interested in you. I feel like this person like really cares about the way they look, fashion, but also a little like sensual, promiscuous. I feel like this person's very passionate. And they're kind of like a chameleon, like they adapt to the people that they're with. I don't feel like this person is necessarily looking for long-term commitment when they meet you. I feel like that's something that has to come later. So, whatever you're looking for, I feel like this person is not someone who's necessarily like marriage material, but I feel like there's someone that's deeply connected to you. I could see them being like a twin flame or like a soulmate, but having like a deep, passionate connection. I feel like they're really working on themselves in their lives. Like they're not necessarily like the CEO of a company, but they have a job that's stable. I also feel like your connection is kind of spiritual. I feel like you're also very both very independent. So that's the energy I see. I could also see this person being Asian for some reason. It just feels that way. Yeah. So that is the vibe. All right, I'm gonna go now. But it was really nice talking to you guys, and I appreciate you tuning in. And I'm so happy. I'm just so smitten right now. Okay, well, I hope you have a wonderful evening. And if you've subscribed, thank you. I will be back. Okay, thank you. Happy Litha. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And also, I think tomorrow is like the quarter moon, so it's exciting. I'm looking at my calendar; it's right here. I'm really excited about that. This is gonna be a good rest of the month. I have a good feeling. Okay, so bye bye.